Millions of Americans are off today in observance of Juneteenth, the nation's newest federal holiday. Celebrations began over the weekend in Fort Worth. 95-year-old Opal Lee, known as the grandmother of Juneteenth, led her annual 2.5-mile walk for freedom, symbolizing the time it took for the enslaved Black people in Texas to be freed after the Emancipation Proclamation. Supporters of Juneteenth worked more than 25 years to persuade the government to make it a federal holiday. Here in San Antonio, a storyboard in Live Oak details its history for people to learn about freedom. KENS 5 reporter Sarah Duran has more.
In an unlikely place.
Hi folks, how are we doing today?
But in a familiar setting.
Where are stories told most? In the home.
Deborah Amawali Jarman shares the story of Juneteenth in a home store, Ikea. The holiday commemorates June 19, 1865, the day enslaved African Americans in Texas learned they were free.
And that was a couple of years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation.
The history is written on the walls of the home store, an exhibit created through a partnership with the San Antonio African American Community Archive and Museum, where Amawali Jarman is CEO.
Juneteenth has been celebrated here in San Antonio since 1866.
A history of celebrations in Texas, but it wasn't until 2021 President Biden declared Juneteenth a federal holiday. This is the second year it's being officially observed with celebrations across the country. Over the weekend, an annual parade on the city's east side. While freedom came in 1865, Amawali Jarman says equality remains a fight for communities of color.
And as we look at the censorship of history, as we look at voting rights.
She hopes as more learn about Juneteenth from this exhibit, they'll reflect on.
What can we do to continue to ensure that we exercise our freedom, we can live actually free? So that's my hope.
In Live Oak, Sarah Duran, KENS 5.